Me, Tina. Hi. I'm only gonna make probably not gonna make a very many videos this week because it's Thanksgiving week and everybody's gonna have lots of stuff to do with their family and friends and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm gonna do, what I thought I would do is every year I like to make me a calendar to sit on my desk. And this year I saw one from All Things Stampy. I haven't printed this. I need to print this. So I'm gonna print this one thing. Selected slide. So you'll hear my printer in the background for a few minutes. Ooh, awesome. Anyway, so what she has, if you can see this picture, it is a picture of a, it's got a pen and a Post-it note and the calendar on the front. I am going to make it a little different as I normally do, because I have an idea and I don't know if it'll work or not. So what I'm going to need is some cardstock, and I think I'm going to use really 110-pound cardstock. I want it to be, and I'm probably going to double it. Because, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to double it because it's got to last the whole year. So I'm making this 4.5. That's not right, is it? No, Tina, that's not 4.5, silly. 3.5, I thought so. 3.5. And I'm going to go ahead and do another one, 3.5. I want it to be really, really... Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to take the second piece and make it black. 3.5, why not? Or maybe do a little more, 3.75. It's going to be a big calendar though. Let's do 3.5. Okay, so you need a piece 3.5, and if you want to double it, you can. So there'll be 2. And then you need another piece that's 3.5 by 4.5. So we're gonna go. I want to make sure I have enough. Yeah. So we're gonna go 3.5, and I want this one to be 4.5. And if you want to double that too, 3.5 by 4.5. You probably don't need to do too much of that. So anyway, so we have this. And so I'm going to take these and I am going to fold them in half. You know, I could have just done this one. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to cut this one down a little bit because I think I want it to be, I don't want my calendar to be so big, but I do want it to be, it'll be okay. Let me see. Actually, maybe it will be. It'll be fine. Let's see, Post-it note. Yep. Okay. And this one as well. Why does it do that? I don't know. So, and I'm going to paste this on top of here. And I'm going to use art glitter glue. The site has instructions where you can download them for her calendar, and it's all in centimeters, so I have a hard time with centimeters, y'all, and converting them to inches. So, and that'll be the back, so it'll be fine, and it'll stand up just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and just like that. I think I'm gonna do that like that. And then this part, which you have here, I am also gonna glue together. And I don't think it matters too much. Glue together. Actually, I don't think you need to. I think this will be quite sufficient. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to get my scoreboard, and I'm going to score it 1/2 inch on either side. And then fold it in the middle. And then we're going to fold this like it's an M. Like that. Now, I can do the same thing to this side if I want to. But what we're going to do with this is we're going to glue this here. Like that. And I may use some tape. Get some tape. I actually have 1/2 inch tape. I want to go this way. Now, usually on my calendar last year, I had a different picture every time. But I don't know that I'm going to do that this year. We'll see. There. So now we have our base for the calendar. Cute. Okay, so now you want to decorate the calendar. I printed out this, and I've linked the site below where you can see where I got it from. It's a link, it's a free printable. I am going to cut out these. It's so nice to have a clean blade. I think, ooh, it's a little And I think for these, I'm going to cut right along the bottom. I want this to be the same. You don't have to put them all together. Hopefully I got that close to being right. I'd probably do this a lot better if I'd measured. But I didn't. I didn't measure. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's start with January. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, these are not exact. So what I'm going to do is get my, I want them as close as I can get them. And then I'm going to cut this. Now, she sewed hers, but what I am going to do is take some clamps, these are just quilting clamps. Yes, if I can get a couple out, like that. It'd be nice if I had another big one under here. I don't know if I do or not. So it'll be fine. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to put glue on the top here. Just like that. And spread it out with my finger. Go ahead and put another one in the middle. There. So then what'll happen is you'll be able to tear one off. Tear off a month as it goes by. You'll be able to do that. So that'll be easier. We'll let that dry. And now we'll keep working on the calendar. And what we want to do, I think what I want to do is first we need to decorate it. So we need a nice piece of paper, and I'm thinking something in, I'm gonna use something in this Paper Studio book. something I was thinking, because I want it to be, I'm going to be looking at this. Oh, I'm thinking this. I think it's really, really, really pretty. So I probably didn't even need to do this at all, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this, and that's 3.5 by 5.5, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces that are 3.5 by 5.5. So let's go to, let's just see, 3.5, so I'll probably do 1. And I think so. See, I probably didn't need to cover that anyway, but I really just wanted to make it more stable because that's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to go ahead and ink around it. Another thing is I can also add like a picture of some, you know, you can put a picture on the top of something that you really like if you want to, or just leave it. See how this would fit in a card, except that I'm not going to make it so that it'll fit in a card. You know what I did? Did I do that? Yeah, I did. It's okay. I think I inked one and then didn't. Although I guess it doesn't matter. You can use either side at this point. I see that this is a little, I'm going to cut these off. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just do that. I'm going to just ink it a little bit. I don't need to have it perfect, do we? Just perfect for us. So there, so we have our base. So then I was looking at this Post-it note, and I don't know if this will work or not, but I was thinking about putting a Post-it note holder on the front. Now my things are here, or I could put these on the top. I could do that, put these on the top and this on the bottom. And so what I was planning on doing is getting another box, getting a piece of cardstock, and I can use another piece of that. I'm gonna measure this. This is 3 by 3. So I'm gonna do I am going to do 2 by 3. I'm thinking. 4. I'm thinking. So if it's 3 by 3, I'm thinking. All right, let me just see this. Plus an inch, which would be 4.25 by, okay, let me get this, I'm gonna do, I think what I'm gonna do this one. .25. This is not gonna work. I don't think this will work. Well, we'll see. I think I need. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm going to get another color, I think. Let me see if there's just a piece of one. This will work. And my mind, it's my mind. It's a terrible thing to waste. Half an inch. Okay, wait, I've got a dog downstairs. That is driving me insane. I think I'm going to cut this one off. Half an inch cut off. I'm cutting a half an inch off of the top. Okay, this is not what I needed. I needed to be... Okay, let's try this again. This is 4 1/4, so I'm gonna need it to be another inch, 5 1/4. You'll see what I'm talking about. Now I'm just working this out. 5 1/4 by, what was this on the top? 3 3/4. Okay, it's method in my madness, I swear. So I'm gonna do a half an inch. I did it wrong again. All right, y'all. Here we go. One more time. Because I need it to be 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. So 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. Everybody's like, wait, this was 5 1/4, right? Quarter by 4 1/4, right? Because I need it. I need 2 of them. I need it to be 1/2 and 1 inch. 1/2 and 1 inch. 1/2 and 1 inch. That should be right. Okay, now I need to cut this to what am I doing? I have to think. That I'm trying again here. Out. That, like that. Then I think I need to, right, I'm just going to cut this off. And we'll do a little at a time. Y'all are thinking, what in the world? Okay. All right, it looks like I'm gonna have to cut this one off. Oh, I'm just gonna cut this here. I'm just gonna cut to that line. I'm trying to make a box, if you don't know. Yeah. So this would be, and I'm just cutting. This is so weird. I think the only, I don't need these. Okay, so you just want to cut the corners. I'm just wanting to make sure, because I don't want to have to do this again. Okay, so I have this. So I've cut this, and then these will go around like that. All right, so now what I want to do is get another piece of this, and I'm going to measure the front, and it's going to be 3.25 by 3.25. So get my thingy. Say hi to Bobby. Bobby says hi. I just want to decorate this. Oops, looks like it's upside down. Yep. Let's decorate it. Close enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna measure the middle. Bobby, I'm gonna say the middle is 3, say 1.5. So 1.5 is 3, and then 1.5, and then here would be middle. Anyway, I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna go all the way here, just I want to make sure this is right. 1.5, let's just do it. 1.5. I can erase these lines. So I'm going 1.5 from either side. Let me have my eraser. There. I'm gonna get my hunting knife. And I don't want to cut all the way to here, so I'm just going to do to here. And to here. Okay. I'm going to carefully cut that out. I'm going to take my little box and I'm going to glue the edge here. And before I'll take a couple of these out. I don't know. I think I would have to Velcro this one because you're going to have to I don't know that it will work. I guess I could just take a pen. To get the first one started. Let me get a piece of paper. Okay, so the first one's going to be difficult to get in and out. But once you do that, it should just pop out. Maybe I need a bigger maybe this isn't a good idea. Was this such a good idea? Okay. So that's not going to work. So what we're going to do then is undo the box. Cut off enough so you can get it in and out. Hey, it was an experiment. It didn't work. It's fine. Okay. So then we'll just have one that'll just sit in there like that. Easy peasy. So now what I can do is go ahead and glue my little thing back. I'll need to get something to go over top of here where I goofed up. Like that, it'll be fine. Let me see, how about one of these gorgeous, no, it's not gonna work. I can put another piece of paper over top of that. And ooh, this actually might work. I actually do like that, but I'm going to have to put another piece of paper over top of it. So let me see, what do we got? I can use the same. Well, that's not going to work. I'm just going to put another piece of this. I'm just going to cut another piece. So we'll just cut a new piece. It'll be glue it over top. It won't be a problem. 2 3/4 by 3.25. So we'll go here. How do you fix mistakes? You just do it. So now you know what not to do. Now you know what not to do. Easy. And you can make your project more complicated than it needs to be by trying things, but why not? So I think this will be really pretty on the front. Okay, this is trying really hard not to. So I think what I'm gonna do is use this. You know what? I think I'm going to put a piece right here too. It does not want to. I don't know. Maybe you can get a better idea of how she does it. And and she made hers wide enough for a pen. Okay, come on. So I actually could have put the calendar down on the bottom, but I think it was, oops. Let's see. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to put this in there because I think it'll hold it. Like that. Like that. And then actually, I think the calendar would have gone better down here, don't you? What if I can get that off? I can. I'll put the calendar here. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac if I can find it. Here it is. Hiding. I could also just use tape. I'm going to use tape. Yeah, watch it not stand up. Oh, it stands up. I don't know. Maybe this would go. I don't need to put up there. I think what I'm going to do with this is put like a sentiment up there. Some sort of sentiment or quote or something, which I can probably find. I don't know. This is crazy. All right. Anyway, so I don't know. This was easy, and then you just peel it off, and this will peel off like that. So I don't know. I am going to put like a little quote on the front, and then I'm going to call it done. Hope you guys like this. I don't know. It's kind of a. It was kind of a. Very easy to do, but I made it harder than it needed to be. So anyway, so thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.